Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or for whenever it is that you're watching. My name is Brian Spencer, account executive with Greater Vancouver Realtors on the membership operations team. For those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome to Broker's Corner. Broker's Corner is a monthly video series where we talk about regulatory changes, market shifts, and have special guests. Today, we've got a guest here, Bailey McLeod. She's our strategic account manager with Telus Communications, and we're going to talk a little bit about the partnership that we've formed with Telus over the last year or so. Three things in particular: the EPP program, the Welcome Home program, and then a special sales competition that we're going to be running. I'll kind of let Bailey give a little bit of color to that. But Bailey, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
It's been a lot of fun working with you over the last little while, so I appreciate you schlepping yourself down to the studio.
Oh, no, thank you so much for having me. I've learned that real estate is more exciting than I initially thought, so thanks for that.
Cool. Yeah, there's definitely lots of ups and downs, especially right now. I mean, the market's obviously in a bit of a tough way right now, but I think there's a lot of pent-up demand, so I'm hoping that we're going to see a bit of a shift with the spring market coming in.
Yeah, the sun is out till 7, so I think that gives people hope to push through it.
You're absolutely right. I saw something in the in the news the other day that said that we're not going to see a sunset before 8 p.m. this week, which
Gorgeous.
I'm way on board for. But back to the reason why you're here. Obviously, we embarked on a partnership with Telus. I want to say like August of last year. Okay. So we've got a couple of things to talk about. Why don't we start with the EPP program? Can you give us a little bit of context on what the story is there?
Yeah, so thanks to you and all of your hard work, we've set up something called the EPP program, which is the Employee Preferred Program, and then we're offering it to all realtors under the GVR umbrella. It's something that we've never done before, and we're offering our highest available discounts that Telus has ever offered.
Right.
So that's on all products, all Telus products and services, with the ability to share that with 9 of your friends or family.
Okay.
So that's something that we think is really great because it gives all of the realtors the Telus Foundation savings during this market downturn, and you can share it with your friends, family, kids. They're expensive enough. So
so up to 9 people, and that's on everything from like Optic TV, security, cell phones, data, and all that fun. Yes, health as well, because you've got Telus Medical as a piece. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and another new program that we've started with Telus Health and Security is the Telus Monitoring for aging people or just anyone that might live alone that would like a little bit of security so they can alert friends, family.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, if someone was to have a fall or if to have an emergency, that's great. So, shareable within the family, this is just available to GVR members?
Yes.
Okay.
Only to GVR members.
Okay.
So because it's specifically for you, all GVR members will access it through your portal.
Okay.
Once they've done that, they can either go through the online process, or there are some specific in-store locations that are all trained up and knowledgeable about the GVR EPP program.
Okay, great. So don't call into the Telus line.
No. Unfortunately, that will just waste your time.
Right.
Because the program is so specific and at such a high discount, the traditional Telus call centers aren't trained on it.
Right.
Because it's so rare.
Right. So very exclusive, tailored to us. There's a special team of people who are aware, who understand. Okay, great. Sweet. Okay, so the second portion of that then, obviously, the first portion is focused directly on members, being able to reduce costs, for them. But the second hand of that is the Welcome Home program, and that's more geared towards the clients. Am I right?
So the way that we're kind of looking at everything is that the EPP program is the foundation for the realtors. So the realtors can get comfortable with all of the Telus products and services so that they're able to help offer the Telus white glove service.
Right.
So with the Welcome Home program, we're able to connect new home buyers with, right now, a specific discount that we have is $30 a month off of pure fiber internet, which is phenomenal. There are other deals and promotions constantly cycling, but right now that's the best, and it's one of the best in market pricing offers for pure fiber internet. And the reason why we've kind of set this up for your realtors is to offer that little bit of push savings during a very financially stressful moment in their lives.
Because they're going to need internet and phones anyway.
Well, yeah,
right?
and then that way the realtors can offer Telus can set everything up ahead of time. So it's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, yeah, with 150 other things you got to be doing as a, not just as someone who's buying a house. I mean, that's a stressful time, but as the licensee themselves, they're dealing with, appraisals and keys and all this other fun stuff. Having, that as just kind of something that gets taken care of in the background is got to be a really, really helpful thing.
Yeah. So with the Welcome Home program, we're focusing on it as the discounts are important, but it's more so the service. So along with the discounts, there is a dedicated line for new home buyers to call that are specifically trained up that can also be found on the GVR portal.
Right.
So they call in. Those agents are well trained and can set up the services before people actually move in.
Great. And I know for me, at least, I moved into my place and it was, we'll be there between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. kind of thing. I won't say my provider, but, it was a bit of a wait.
Yeah.
So being able to reduce that time, I think, is super helpful. And it's available on the portal. I think we're also going to be sending out a link in the description so that everyone can access it directly from the video as well, just to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. I'm also available to support if anyone needs that, and my email will be there as well.
Great.
Just because each realtor has a different client or customer journey, so we can work with individuals to help tailor that.
Great. And I think also, the value add, not just on the telecommunications side, but specifically for the member as well on our end, being able to provide one extra piece of value, that's at no cost to our members it's kind of a no-brainer, if you ask me. And something really exciting that's just coming out, exactly what I'm about to say, is the third piece of why we're here to talk today is, what are we calling this? This sales competition that we're having, or an engagement competition? I don't think we have a cool name for it yet.
I don't think we have a name for it.
I'm not going to put you on the spot so that you can come up with them right now.
The first thing I thought of was spring fever, but that's not approved. But yeah, so we're running a really great competition we've talked about the benefits for realtors that help differentiate them with their clients. However, in order to get a little bit more buy-in from the realtors themselves, besides offering the EPP discount, which is up to 40%, we've created a program where that'll be running from April 20th to June 30th. So for each customer that is brought on, the realtor will get a
ticket in like a raffle kind of thing? Okay, cool.
And then we'll be drawing that at in early July. So the prizes that we have available are a $1,000 WestJet gift certificate.
Beautiful. 6
hours of classes from GVR.
Yes. So so it's on us. Obviously, we still have to take the course, but GVR is going to pay for a 6-hour accredited PDP course. So I think first prize is going to be WestJet. Second prize is going to be a PDP course paid for by us. But the more you get signed up, the more tickets you have into the raffle. And we'll do the draw in, we said early July, I think, right? Yeah.
Early July. So you can still take a last minute end of summer vacation.
Yep.
This will be our first contest together. Right. So if there is good engagement and people like it, the possibilities are endless.
Great. Awesome. Well, I think that's there's some really cool stuff going on. I'm really excited for one about the competition. I think that's going to be a really interesting engagement. Now, I think that about wraps it up for time for us. I'm really excited about the partnership that we have with Telus. You've been absolutely phenomenal to work with.
As have you.
Thank you. And I'm looking forward to continuing the work. Everyone, that's all we have for you today on Broker's Corner. I appreciate you coming to listen, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.